Well, at least I'm not totally crazy. That's a good thing, right? So Monday, let's just go over it real quick. So I'm grinding out, I mean, it's been a grind this week, no doubt about it. And Monday was a special grind. Got some good orders, but they're all like $6.25 for 2.1 miles. I made this video yesterday. Those are worth doing. We do them all day. But to get to even $200, you gotta do like 30 of them, blah, blah, blah. I didn't do 30 of them, but I did way more than I would like to. I'd like to get a few more high-paying ones. So I'm doing that grind. It's 4 o'clock, and I'm on like a $10 or $11 delivery, and I'm on Baxter Crossings, and I go down in a gully or a valley, however you want to say it. I lose signal. I come up, and my app, before I went to the 102, I delivered it, took the photo, closed out delivery. I come up, it still says 102. Well, obviously something's wrong, right? So I get to back where I'm parking, and it's bothering me so much, I have to call support. So I call support, and they're so helpful, and they're so nice, and they've always solved my problems. They couldn't solve this problem. I made my point, but I know not to argue with them. I did see a post, I don't know if it's real, on social media that somebody got deactivated for arguing with support, so I know not to push it too far. So I just let it go. Let it go. The next day, let it go. Just let it go. It's only $10, $11. In the last 3 weeks, I've been doing this full time. I made $3,900. I'm not going to blow my gig over $11, right? I know, and I could have just made a mistake. Who knows? Today, I get on the app. I'm off today. I had a job interview. Didn't go too well. I got to cut the grass, stuff like that. So I go on the app. I look at my earnings. Doesn't look right. So I add it up. It adds up to 213. They put the money back in. Everything's cheesy, right? So getting all upset about 10 or $11 wasn't the thing to do. I did notice on social media that other people have had the same issue with their earnings, but I also noticed that it was okay after 24 hours or so. So be aware, but don't freak out. It's going to turn out okay. We all get a little touchy when it comes to money, but at least I know I'm not totally crazy. So I'm having a great week. I mentioned that I was $100 by 4. That's my goal every day. My minimum goal is to get to $100 by 4 o'clock. I have to drive to DoorDash, so I can't work to 2 and then go home, right? And come back at 5 or 4 or whatever. I have to stay out there. Now, yesterday I did take a dinner rush, so I'm just barely going to get to $100 by 4. I really would like to beat if you're going to make $300 in a day, you really got to beat at 150 by 5. Let you get lucky. Or you're going to have to work late. I'd rather work smarter than harder, blah, blah, blah. So I'm keeping track of it all day. So I knew something had to be wrong, but I let it go. So yesterday, again, just a grind. But it just died yesterday. Oh my God, it just died. That's the other thing I know, me and other people have noticed, that the area will be totally red, and then we don't get an order. It's happened to me twice recently. During times where it shouldn't, where I didn't get an order for a whole hour. So the app has been glitzy for sure on different issues. So yesterday, just nothing between 2 and 4 at least. So I take advantage of it and go to Crazy Bowls, eat healthy, no problem. So 4 o'clock, I'm at 100, over 100. I take a $23 delivery, going 15 miles, hoping for a hidden tip. I don't get the hidden tip this time. No big deal. It starts pouring down, raining. So at least I'm not in the middle of the Manchester traffic or the Clarkson traffic in the rainstorm. I'm way in Eureka. So I'm coming back, and here's what I did in the rain. I take my cherry picking to a new level, in a different strategy, and a strategy that's really been working out for me recently. Maybe a little less miles to money, but more revenue. And I'm not talking about the $15 to 20 mile deliveries, okay? I'm talking the opposite of that. $20 and 15 miles, or that's even a little high. Like $15 and 10 miles, because there's more hidden tips in there, more chance of a hidden tip in there. And you got to watch where it's going. If it's going to an affluent area, or if it's a bunch of items, better chance of a hidden tip. Always be watching, always be looking, always be planning, always be strategizing. So, I get these $12, $13, $11 orders, do one of them back to back to back. Uber Eats, got a multi-app. I've taken 4 deliveries for multi-eats in the last 3 days, probably 50, 60, 70 DoorDash orders. DoorDash is my main focus, no doubt about it. 4 Uber Eats in 3 days. Didn't even take a Uber Eats yesterday. Didn't get a good offer. Because I've mentioned this before. My cherry picking on Uber Eats is much higher. 4 deliveries, like $108, 2 $20 plus tips. You got a multi-app, guys. Got a multi-app. Cherry pick as much. Now, I do this. I hear people doing both at the same time, doing deliveries for both at the same time. What if one of the restaurants ain't ready? What if it's a 15-minute wait at a restaurant? Something like that. Who knows? You know what I mean? Or what if construction traffic? Who knows? Just be careful. That's all I'm saying. I pause one when I'm doing the other. I tried it one time, and I wasn't comfortable with it. So, but got another $20 tip yesterday on Uber Eats delivery from the same place, Pasta House, on Manchester. Keep that in mind too. So yesterday, ended up making $245. Great Tuesday. Probably could have made $300, but I didn't know I had a $20 tip because Uber Eats waits an hour, and it was right at, everything closes down about 9 o'clock, and this was like I probably delivered that at 7:15, so I didn't know to 8:15. Everything's closing down at 8:15, you know what I mean? About ready to go home. Boom, I get the $20 tip, and I'm already like in home mode. I did wait around for a little bit to try to make the $5 to get $250, but I ended up going home. So my week's off to a great start. $258 or $458 in the $458 in 2 days. If I could just grind out 200, I'm off today. If I grind out 242 tomorrow, that's gonna be my goal. I'm gonna start a little bit earlier. 700 by the weekend. I should be able to make $1,500 this week, which would be, again, my best week ever. Possible I could get close to 16. I'm going to make another video tonight, about why I'm doing all this and how it all happened. Could never imagine that I could make this much money. DoorDash has been a godsend to me. And I'm very happy to know that I'm at least half nuts, but I'm not totally freaking off the chain nuts, that I think that I'm making more money when I calculate it all day long than I thought I made. So keep an eye on that.